Good afternoon, everyone. This is TC with $1stockpicks.com, and I am just bringing to you the recap for the end-of-day plays for Friday, the 28th of December, and going into our picks that we picked for Monday, which it will be New Year's Eve. All right, quick recap. Going into the first pick, ears. We called this at 41 cents per share. 3% goal was 42. Looks like chart analysis said daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about 45, 46. Also, we have the 20-day moving average there, so that could have been some resistance. Looking at the chart, we got a potential gain of 28.78%. Awesome gains for the day. You can see that it went up past this retracement line. And if we switch to the 5-minute chart, we'll see the price action. Okay, so right out of the gate, we got some moves up to about a high of, excuse me, I didn't have this set up. Up to a high of about 45 cents per share. Then came down, found some support at about the 43, and then started to take off again at 11 o'clock, hitting a high of 53 cents per share at 12:20, and finding some resistance there and coming down and closing out. Awesome gains for the day. Next pick. Omed. Okay. Going down to the daily chart. Daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about 78 cents per share. We alerted this at 66 cents. 3% goal was 68 cents. High of the day was 75 cents, so that gave us a potential gain of 13.64%. Great trade on that one. You can see here that it found some support on the 5-day moving average. We still have the 20-day moving average up here around 84 cents. Monday could be an awesome day for this, but if we switch to the 5-minute chart, you'll see how the action went for the day. Kind of zoomed in a lot. Out the gate, you could have got up to about 72 cents per share, 71.9 or whatever that is. And then it had a dip into 1030 and then went back up and hit a high of, what was it, 75 cents per share, giving you a potential gain of 13.64%. So good job trading that one if you were in it. All right, moving on to the next one for the recaps. Aker. Love this one. So I was seeing that it had broken the 5-day moving average and had a pretty nice candlestick. Daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about 119. We also had the 20-day moving average swooping in at about 113 per share. We alerted at 91 cents the day before at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3% goal was only 94 cents. However, we did give a chart analysis price of that the chart suggests a short-term move up to 119. Overall, the gain for the day was 62.64%. Potential gains, and we go to the 5-day moving or 5-day chart, 5-minute chart, and we can see out the gate it went up and tested that 119 just in the first 5 minutes of trading. You can see how powerful that move was. Volume coming in, kind of came back, found some support here at the we'll call it the $1 mark because it's at a round number, and then went up and hit the high of the day, which was 148, giving a whopping 62.64% potential gain for those that got in around 91 cents. Great job trading on Friday. Last one and then we'll move on to the new picks. RIOT, switch into the daily chart. This is a blockchain stock following the blockchain market or Bitcoin. So the candlestick here came up and broke the 5-day moving average. Chart suggests a short-term move up to about the 167 to 180 mark. We didn't quite get that. We found some support at the 5-day moving average. We went up and hit a high of, 168. However, the alert was at 161. We surpassed our 3% goal, giving us 4.35%. Overall, our average for those picks were, if you were to get in all of them, was 27.35%. But if you just picked one, your potential was ranged from 4% up to 62%. So great job trading on Friday. You can see that our end-of-day picks are pretty successful. Moving into Friday's picks at 3:30 p.m. We released GSAT. Okay. Looking at this daily chart, zoom in a little bit more. Daily chart suggests a short-term move back up to probably our recent high of the 55-cent mark. It is at the 51, 52 is where it closed out at. It was alerted at 52. 3% goal is only a 2-cent move to 54. So we should be able to get that easy. Also, the next retracement line up is the 62.9 cent mark right up here. That would be quite a big move, but you can see that we've kind of descended since. So could be making a move up. Keep an eye on that one for Monday, where it will be a half day, probably market closing around 1 or 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Next one, PXS. The daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about the 127. 113, 127 right in there. You had the 20-day moving average at 113 that could provide some resistance. You can see that it went up and hit a high of 122 for the day, which gives me hope that we'll see 127 on Monday. So again, it was alerted at 105. 3% goal is just a 3-cent move to 108. So keep that in mind when you're managing your risk on your position. So keep that in mind. All right, moving into the next one, AWSM. Okay. On this one, daily chart suggests a short-term move up to the 227, which is the next retracement line. We're above the 20-day moving average at 181. This was alerted at 205. Just a 6-cent move for the 3% goal at 211. 211 is right about here where the candlestick was before. We went up as high as 278 for the day. So this one is a low float, something that moves quite frequently. We're here at the bottom at 115. That would have been some nice pricing there for us. However, off of this move, we alerted at 205, and we see a good 10% move here coming for Monday. So keep an eye on that. All right, moving into the last one, ANY. This had a really nice move previously. You can see it went up and hit a high of 870 just a month ago. Retraced down to the $2 mark. Nice round number. Here we alerted at 323. 3% goal is going to be a 10-cent move. So you're looking at a 3% goal at 333. Okay, so daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about 364. We saw a move as high as 417 for the day on Friday, where it pierced through the 20-day moving average and went up to this retracement line and then fell back down below the 2. So we'll see a move up to the 364 or even the 20-day moving average on Monday. All right, so that ends our picks. Oh, also we have this bonus. Doc draw the bonus for Aker for Friday. Basically what that means is he's saying if you want to stay in that one, it looks like it's a good play. Like I mentioned before, it was holding support at the 20-day moving average on this retracement line at 119. We could see a fair move up to 157. So daily chart suggests a short-term move up to 157. I'll chart this and put it in the chart analysis channel on Discord. But you can see that this is curving up nicely, and we will see a move to the upside. 3% on this, like I said, over $1 is going to be 3 to 4 cents. So with it closing out at about 126, you're looking at about 130, 33%. That's all I have for today. Thanks for joining me. And this is TC with $1stockpicks.com. Thank you and goodbye.